So, Coach, first thing I want to start off with is you guys had 3 stops in the low red zone, and that was, I mean, you look at the scoreboard, that's the difference in the game. Let's talk about defense. I heard you over here yelling, that's a championship defensive effort, and it kind of felt like it.
Well, we knew they was going to get big plays. And no matter how well we tried to defend, they've got such a dynamic passing game and big play guys on the outside, and we're not built that way. We're built a little different. And so we knew that once we got in the red zone, we had to buckle down. And what it helped us a little bit was it eliminated as much room to throw the ball. So, it was just something that we kind of worked on a little bit. Even in the summer, we worked on that a little bit. But when you can have 3 red zone stops, I thought maybe 4, against a really, really, really good team, you earned a win.
Talk about Silas's play. I mean, ever since second game of the season, he's gone over 200. I think he was over 200 tonight. Just his play overall really got you started. His running got you started.
Well, he's a All-State running back, first team All-State running back, and we got a big offensive line, and they're growing up every week, and that's an expectation that we have of him. And he got in the weight room and bulked up from 180 to 212, and it's all muscle, and he's grown up a lot, and I'm really proud of him because he really worked really hard to get where he's at, and we leaned on him tonight a little bit.
Saw this build is the biggest regular season game in the history of the school. You think it was?
I don't know. You guys were paying attention to all that stuff. I was so focused on trying to stop those wide receivers. But that's folklore. We'll see. I'll check to see if ticket gate to see what it was. But I tip my hat to Coach Simon. I mean, the score don't indicate the game. It was a really, really good, hard-fought game between 2 good teams, and I think maybe we'll see each other again. That's been our luck.
You guys were 0-5 on third down in the first half, 3-5 in the second half. What did you feel like you guys were able to do differently? Because you said at the Hoover game, that's something that you really stressed was third down conversions.
Well, I think their pass secondary is pretty good. I mean, they sat back with it and played us in core deep the whole night. So, we didn't really get any shots. And, so that's why we if they were going to stay back, we were going to run the ball. If they came up, we were going to throw the ball. And they stayed back, so we just kept running the ball, And some of it was field position, too.
Kind of expand on that defensive effort a little bit, because a couple of those were turnovers in the red zone, and your defense stood up and held them back.
Yeah, I'm really proud of them. And, what they did was we got 9 starters back off a semifinal team, and that's what you expect out of your kids. And you expect your kids to show up in big games, and they did. And and I'm really proud of him. I'm proud of our offensive coordinator. I thought he did a good job picking his moments. And, when you get in these games, turnovers usually cost you the game, And I don't think we had any, did we? I'm not sure if we had one.
Couple. Another thing that stands out, they were 4-7 on third down there in the first half, and I think 0-9 afterwards. So you guys put them in a lot of long situations and were able to clamp down, and it was kind of similar in the first half. They were able to convert a lot of long ones. What did you guys do differently to kind of keep them out of this?
Yeah, we went to nickel defense in the second half. I felt like when we was in our base defense, we were really a lot one-on-ones out there. And in the second half, I felt like our front 5 could stop them in the run game. So we just put another defensive back out there, and I think that helped us a little bit.
Yeah, I know this was a regular. I hope you'll answer this one. Something else I'm working on. I've asked you all the time, do you think you're in that discussion yet? You've always said wanted to be Bluefield and Fairmont. I know you told me you need another championship, but you're undefeated against them up here. I think you've only lost once to Bluefield since you've been back.
Well, Bluefield's still the measuring stick in Southern West Virginia. That's the way it is. And, until we win another one, I don't think we're in that discussion. So, you don't earn that respect on one. You got to try to get 2.
Well, you championships.
Yeah, we've been in 2, but we got to win 2. And I really believe that. I think these guys in here believe we got a chance. I don't know if we can, but I think we got a chance, and I think they believe that, and everybody here believes that. But we got a very, very difficult schedule coming up, so it's just time to heal up and get ready for that.
Youth League night for you two guys. I gotta feel like this is probably pretty intentional to pick this one. The atmosphere, you probably knew it was going to be a pretty packed place. Just talk about involving those kids and getting to experience that, because you could see that they were very excited. And you talked about us building this up as a great regular season game, but I mean, you're probably not going to sell a gate like this.
I absolutely love this day. You know, regardless who we play, I love seeing them little guys get out there and run. Because you know, I'm at the end of my career, and I can remember when I was their age, and I get to run out with the big boys, and you know, hopefully one of those guys. I probably won't be around when they get up here, but it's so fun watching them. I'm not trying to be a big old softy, but I just love when the little kids get to run on the field, and you know, and that's our philosophy here from the bottom up, you know, and you know, we do our youth leagues and our middle school and us, we're all integrated. We practice at the same times a lot, and you know, it's just, you know, I put a picture on Facebook of Silas when he was running through out here on his day, you know, so it's just something. I know a lot of schools do it, but it's something special for us.
Were you here when he did that? Was that during your coaching tenure or your first years?
No, Silas. Actually, I've only been here 7 years, so these seniors have been with me 4 out of 7. So, you know, they've been with me the whole time. I got a soft spot for them. You know, they've been through some battles and they've been through some, you know, tough times, and they just stick together, man. You know, we had a tough season last year with everything that happened to us, and this year they're getting rewarded for it.
Thanks, John.
Thanks.